Hello there, welcome back to our video. Thank you for joining us. This time we will talk about fear of commitment empath. What type of individual is a good fit for empaths? This is such interesting topics. Finding a nurturing partner becomes easier once you are aware that you are a relationship empath. Be ready to redefine what it means to be a couple and let go of outdated notions of what a marriage or being intimately involved looks like. Both parties in a soulmate relationship are committed to the development of the other and themselves. A soulmate isn't perfect, and we can have several throughout our lifetimes. Whether a relationship lasts for 2 months, 2 years, 2 decades, or a lifetime, it has the power to teach us to open our hearts and heal wounds in ourselves. My teacher says that when choosing who we get involved with, we must decide which set of problems we are most okay handling. To make sure they are compatible, empaths and their partners must decide how much time they want to spend together. A friend of mine only sees her partner during the summers and holidays, which works out well for them, since their children are also off from school at that time. Some couples prefer to live apart and are content to see each other on the weekends. Some of my empath friends prefer to be married to professionals who travel a lot, such as physicians, law pilots, or people who work in the medical field. This allows them to spend more time alone or with their friends. Being with someone who works from home, especially if they themselves work from home, can be overwhelming for empaths. Empaths can become exhausted if they are their partner's only significant contact, so they prefer it when their partners have active lives with friends, hobbies, free time for exercise, and other interests. The relationships hours apart from an empath are frequently its saving grace. When it comes to how much time partners spend together, there is no right or wrong answer. I strongly advise you to settle on a plan that makes you feel the most at ease. Understanding your soulmate's type can help you understand how the two of you interact. It will also assist you in controlling your emotions rather than simply reacting when your partner tickles your fancy, which soulmates are known to do. Understanding your emotions doesn't entail suppressing them or having fewer of them. Instead, it's about striking a balance, strengthening your weak points and enhancing your strengths. Empaths experience a soul connection with a person that is more about energy than words. So how do you find a partner who is compatible with you? Be conscious of how you respond to someone's energy. Check to see if the speaker's energy and words are in sync. Empaths frequently freeze around inauthentic people, so it's possible that something is wrong if you are shutting down for no apparent reason. If you have any doubts about the congruence of a person's words, action, and energy, proceed cautiously. Give people your heart only when they prove themselves deserving of it. To learn more about that person, keep tuning in intuitively. This depends on your temperament and needs, and what kind of person is the best match for the empath. The type of or combination of the types that you prefer and will function best with over time must be determined. Both extroverted and introverted personalities can fit into any of the personality types listed here. 1. You can find the intellectual or intense thinker. Type are sharp analysts who feel most comfortable in their own head. They have a logical, reasoned perspective on the world. They are known for maintaining composure in stressful situations, but they frequently suppress their feelings, hesitate to follow their instinct, and take longer to engage in frivolous or some empaths find intellectuals to be good partners because their logical sense balance and grounds the empath's intensity. Another type is the empath, also known as emotional sponge. Empaths make compassionate, passionate partners. Additionally, they experience intense emotion from both themselves and their spouse. There can be a good relationship between two empaths, as I am frequently asked. The heart connection is amazing. They don't need to explain themselves as much because they both understand one another. The couple must, however, continue to discuss their shared needs if they want their relationship to succeed and stay happy. It can get pretty intense when there are two empaths experiencing overwhelm simultaneously. Such sensitive individuals need each other understanding in private areas where they can unwind in order for their relationship to work. Many couples with empathic partners have sought my care. They now understand how to be grounded while still respecting one another's sensibilities. Each person can easily understand how the other is feeling, which is a benefit of this relationship. Identifying one's own needs and establishing boundaries in order to feel safe and at peace is the more challenging aspect. Empaths require a break when they are triggered so they can relax and refocus. When two empaths are overloaded, their anxiety can become worse. Each partner needs their own private, calm area to unwind. Even though falling in love with another empath can be difficult, the relationship can work out in the long run. Another type is the rock or strong and silent type. Consistent, reliable, and stable. This kind of partner is someone you can depend on at all times. Around them, empaths are free to express their feelings. Rocks are not prone to alarm or criticism. For empaths who value consistency, knowing that they can be relied upon is comforting. But rocks frequently find it difficult to express their own emotions. Their empath partners may continue to push for an opening but grow impatient with the lack of result. Empaths might perceive rocks as being emotionally cold or even uninteresting. Rocks and empaths can make great partners. They counterbalance one another. Counterbalance one another. While empaths can learn to be grounded from the rock, rocks can learn from empaths how to express their emotions and passion more clearly. Rocks do have feelings, it's just that they need nurturing care to express them. Their feet are firmly planted in the ground. So these are of several types of individual, which is a good fit for the empaths. Have you find one for yours.